Hello and welcome to episode 28 of Your Daily Writing Habit. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known as Christine Inc., if you're looking for me online. That is spelled I-N-K, like the stuff you write with. Each and every day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular can have a huge impact on your success as an author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset. So those are the areas we'll be looking at. So, continuing with kind of a little mini series I have going this week about why reading fiction and how reading fiction books will contribute to the quality of the nonfiction manuscripts you write. So, if you're writing a nonfiction book, the argument I'm making this week is reading fiction will help you. And the reason I'm making this argument is that when I ask my fellow business people, I'm a business owner, entrepreneur of, 16 years, I think. I ask my, fellow business people if they read novels and fiction. They say, oh, God, no, because in business, we know, every minute of every hectic, meticulously produced day has to be deemed somehow useful. And when you read business, nonfiction, personal, and business development books, of course, those are very useful. You're learning strategies that you can use to become a better entrepreneur. Totally get it. I read those same books. The argument I'm making is to supplement that reading with fiction, with classic literature, with novels. And I'll get my train of thought back. Reading fiction offers valuable tools for writing nonfiction. So this is what we've been covering this week. And today's way, so my argument today as to how reading fiction can help you write nonfiction better. Fiction helps you communicate better. Those words that you use to communicate that I'm having such a great time finding this morning. Every word of fiction is designed specifically to paint a visual picture, to move a plot forward, or to reveal something about a character. Every line in a novel really has its own mission. It must all seamlessly weave together with all the other lines, carrying the reader on this smooth tidal wave from beginning to end without dropping them soaking wet and shivering onto a muddy beach. That's the visual I have about really what any book should do. But fiction authors put a lot of work into this, to really crafting the exact right words they need to carry you through this imaginary experience they've created for you. It's a beautiful thing. This is why you could probably tell by the way I'm speaking. I really love reading fiction. I love writing fiction, and I love bringing those tools over to nonfiction, especially the word craft part of it. So to do this, novelists employ writing elements like metaphors, similes, allegories, parables, imagery, and other feats of what I call literary magic. And what you could do if you want to learn more about these is look up things like literary tools, literary elements. There's different ways to say that, but if you just Google kind of, like literary elements, you'll probably find some of the things that I was just listing, especially metaphors, which is one of my favorites. And you can read up on those and read really, if presumably you've read at least one fiction novel in your life, so it'll be fun for you to recognize some of the tools. So kind of getting a behind the scenes glimpse at what your favorite novelists have done. So when you really start learning about literary tools and fiction writing tools, it's really exciting because you get to say, oh, that's what they were doing. That's why I love that book so much. Oh my God. And you'll start to be reading your fiction novels in a new light. And don't worry, it won't spoil it for you. You'll still be able to enjoy reading it. It won't be, like the filmmaker going to the movies and being bored. So you'll get to learn about it. And more importantly, as a nonfiction author, you'll learn how to deploy these literary tools in your own writing to bring that same excitement and, again, the same crafting of words into your book. Because who cares if your book's nonfiction or fiction? Don't you want the readers to have that same awesome experience? So that is today's tip: is fiction helps you communicate better, because fiction writers, they have the whole toolbox of literary tools, and it's available to you as well. Thank you for tuning into Your Daily Writing Habit. And if you know anyone else who's writing a book, please share this briefing with them so I can help them succeed as well. You can just the way that you did it, tell them to go to Amazon and search Your Daily Writing Habit, and they will find me. Until tomorrow, happy writing.